What's up YouTube, it's your man Will X Official. Before we get any further into this video, go ahead and hit the like button for me, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, make sure you hit all so you're notified about all posts so you're not losing news. We got some Mustang news coming out. Actually, the new S650 Mustang comes out on Wednesday, September 14th, which is 2022. S650 Mustang. For those who were watching this video maybe later, some of you guys don't have your notifications on, you really need to turn them on. But in today's video, we are going to change the oil in the Mustang. So this will be a how to change your oil video. I know I only have one video where I did that. Video didn't go how I wanted to and messed up a little bit, spilled some oil. We're not spilling oil this time, guys. I made a minor mistake. Didn't close the cap on the container. But hey, we're gonna go to AutoZone. But actually, before we go to AutoZone, we need to start the car and get the car cover off. So we'll get to the car first. Y'all, let's give you guys a little cold start, or a warm cold start. What is step one? Step one is make sure you have the oil. Step two, get a jack and jack stands. You're going to want at least 2 jack stands. You don't want the car falling on top of you. That's the worst thing that could happen. It's not going to happen, so make sure you follow those steps. And step 3, get a container to capture the oil, so the oil is not just going to pour out, it's going to shoot out. So make sure you get a container to capture all the oil. It's going to shoot out, and at the end of the day, you're going to have to dump the oil too. So when you have this container, make sure you can carry it in your car without it spilling. So you can go to AutoZone, or hopefully you have something at your house, but that's all you need. Now after that, just let the car sit. You guys want to let the car cool off. You don't want hot oil coming down your arm. That's the worst thing, because you can get burned. So let the car cool off for a little bit if you drove it. Obviously you want the oil to be somewhat hot so it can flow out easy. So that's what you need. Let's get to this video. I'll catch you guys in the next clip at AutoZone. Psych, we're at the house. So what I did, I already jacked up the Mustang. 5.0 is jacked up. And what you're gonna wanna do, as soon as I got home, I just popped the hood open, let the car cool off. Honestly, I probably should open this. Let it get to the oil, cool off. In the Mustang, we're running 5W30. This is what we're running in the Mustang. 5W30, Ford recommends 20, but if you drop the car hard, 5W30. If this is your first time doing an oil change, you can look in the owner's manual or look it up online, and you'll see the recommended oil. Actually, you don't even need to go on the owner's manual, to be honest. You can look at the oil cap and it'll tell you 5W20. So if you have a Honda or whatever kind of car you have, Nissan, Toyota, it'll be there. And if you don't plan on driving your Mustang hard, you can just put 5W20. I put 5W30 just to be safe with this engine. I should have got the K&N oil filter, but I didn't. I just got this one, so we'll be good. The oil filters really don't make a big difference in my opinion. I don't think so. It's just easier to take off the K&N one because they have a spot with a wrench. So let this car cool off and we'll go ahead and get under the car. All right, YouTube. So this is that part I was talking about that the Mustangs have, the S550. This little plastic part right here. I actually broke it the last time I did an oil change on it because I didn't know how to freaking take it off. And guys, remember, when you're changing oil on these cars, don't put it all right under. The thing is going to shoot out. And if you own an S550, it takes 10 quarts of oil. Is Will X Official that fast, guys? Okay, here it is. Oh shit, I'm not that fast. There we go. Is it Venom? Yeah. About time to change that oil. And like I told you guys, it shoots out. That's why you don't put it right under there. You gotta take account for it coming out like that. Okay, well, it's gonna take a while, a little bit, and we still have the oil filter to take off, so I'll catch you guys in the next clip. Okay guys, so you see how the oil is coming out? It's still dripping. When it starts to trickle, that's when you want to put the oil drain plug in. Like now you see it's getting close to that. Still a good amount coming out. And we still have the oil filter to do. I'll show you guys how to put it on, what you're supposed to do when you put it on. I've been taught this. Now I'll show you guys it as well. Don't forget to put your oil drain plug in. Okay, YouTube, so I'm about to take the oil filter out. Don't ask me why Ford put an electronic under the freaking oil filter. I do this every time I do the oil change because it doesn't make any sense why they did that. Get a cloth and put it under there. little napkin, and now we just want to take the filter out. I'm gonna put a little napkin on my hand so I can actually take it off. You do the drain plug first. That's what I always do, and it gets the oil out, so you don't have a whole bunch of hot oil coming on you. And I actually don't have my thing. Hold on, guys. Get all that out. And what I'm gonna end up doing is dumping this. So you can get these at AutoZone. Literally, it says put the oil filter there, and you just do that. Obviously, you have this drain before you can do that. And you really just, it's not for oil filter. It's literally for the oil, for the oil change. So letting that drain, actually, let me show you guys what you're supposed to do with the new filter. Okay, YouTube, so for whatever filter you use, oil filter, it could be this, it could be the K&N drop, the K&N performance one that I have. Guys, oil filter really does the same thing, but with this one and any oil filter, what you want to do is you pour the oil in here, and actually you could even use just a little bit of old oil if you want. Dap it on your hand, and you're supposed to go around in a circle like this on there, basically to give it a good seal. Just a little bit. It's in there, it's on. Just put a little bit on in there. Obviously it's going to come out. That's what happens. Now I got to get this oil off my hand so I can actually tie it good. It does not need to be super tight, because if you make it super tight, it's going to be a pain. You shot me in the ass. Okay. So when you take it off. So that's going to be that. Catch you guys in the next clip. My battery's about to die. Okay, YouTube, so we're about to fill up the 5.0 now. We already dropped the car. Everything's tightened. Now, technically, when you do an oil change yourself, you want to keep it jacked up so you can see if there's any leaks and you can get to it fast. I mean, I'm pretty confident there's no leaks here, so we're going to go ahead and just fill her up. Now, if you own a 10-speed, well, no, it's not 10-speed. If you own an S550, this applies to 5.0s only, not EcoBoost or V6. If you have a 5.0, it takes 10 quarts of oil. Now the next thing you want to do, guys, after you finish with your oil change and put your tools away, go ahead. Hopefully you have one of these. If you have one of these, nobody wants to drive around one of these. So what I'm going to do is pour this inside of my oil holder, which is literally for it. And you can drop this off at AutoZone or O'Reilly's. I think you can at Advanced Auto. To be honest, I don't know. I've never done it, but I've done it at O'Reilly's and AutoZone. I do it all the time. And they recycle the oil, because you're really not supposed. What you're not supposed to do is dump this anywhere. You're not supposed to dump it in the stream. You're not supposed to dump it. What you do is go to AutoZone or O'Reilly's, and you tell them you have some oil that you need to drop off, and you simply just drop it off there. Sometimes they'll dump it for you, but most of the times you just dump it. It doesn't matter. So I will catch you guys in the next clip. Now, if you guys made it to the end of the video, this is where, what is that? I don't know what that is. You can get off the whip, but goodbye. An ant. Goodbye. Leave my car alone. But guys, you made it this far in the video. This is the end, and this is where you reset your oil life. But actually, before we get to that, let's start the car, let it run for just a little bit. You want to turn the car on so the oil can just re-lube in the engine, then you shut it off. Once you shut the car off, just double check, make sure you don't have any leaks. I didn't do it in this video, but if it's your first time, make sure you check. Check and see if you have any leaks. Where would you check? Well, you would check where you put the oil filter and the oil drain plug, just to make sure it's on tight and there should be no oil dripping out. To get the oil to cycle in the engine. Let me close the door. So now that we did that, I'm going to use my clean hand here, and you go down to reset the oil life, go down to settings, you hit vehicle, then you hit oil life reset. Now you see it says 12%, that's not right. So what you want to do is hold down OK, hold OK to restart. Hold it down until it goes all the way there. That's going to reset, it's going to be at 100, just like that. And another thing you want to do, I actually document everything I do in this car, whether it's on my phone or in the driver's manual. So you see the mileage says 80,765.6 miles. What I'll do is get my owner's manual so I can document it down. Now you want to do the oil change every 4,000 miles at least. Some say 3, some say 5. I think 3 is too early, and 5 is a little late. It's a little bit of a stretch. It's not going to hurt your car if you go over 5. Make sure you check your oil level every once in a while. Not every time you fill up, but let's say it's been a month since you changed the oil, make sure you just check that oil dipstick. It's not hard at all to check, and you'll be good. That's pretty much a wrap of this video. Let me shut the car off. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be a wrap of this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you learned something new, hit the like button. Or if you just enjoyed watching your man Will do something and have another post. Sorry guys, the posts have been a little bit delayed. I got a lot of stuff going on, but I will be bringing stuff back to the channel. Just gotta be patient with me. So I appreciate everybody who is being patient. And I will catch you guys in the next video. It's your man Will. Why am I holding owner's manual? I don't know. But I'll catch you on the next one. It's Will, and I'm out. Now look at this. Now look at this.